Alright guys, welcome back to another 117 Industries video, and if you guys are listening on podcast, welcome to that as well. There hasn't been a lot of Halo news, so we've been streaming, so if you're a subscriber to the channel, you know we've been putting out content, just not regular videos. There's not been a lot of Halo news, but we finally get some Halo news out of the woodworks. We get some stuff. We'll be putting out more reviews hopefully soon. We're almost done with a complete Halo run, and then pretty soon we'll be doing some other fun stuff on Halo content. But with all of that being said, we got some fun stuff to talk about in today's video. If you guys are listening on podcast, our Master and Apprentice podcast, this is another kind of one of those videos we could just go over some leaks, rumors, some updates. If you guys are like, what? They have a podcast? Yep, go follow us on Master Apprentice Podcast. We're on all podcast platforms. And we make podcasts talking about news and updates about whatever's, pop culture. Yeah, basically that's what we talk about. So, with that being said, we have an article. Let me pull it up for you guys. Boop. And road to Halo WC, Halo World Championship 2025. Just talking about, going on in October. They do it every year. It's just an event that they do. But then this, in the bottom of this, you can see rumors and speculation. Now, this is a big part. I've never seen Halo do this. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of other Halo fans who've been making Halo content, they haven't seen this either. So this is pretty cool. So I'll read it for you guys. Over the past few weeks, there's been a fair amount of speculation about when and where more details might emerge about any of the multiple projects Halo Studios is actively working on. We don't usually comment on such matters, but this time we want to enter the chat and share a little bit more perspective for Halo fans who might be on the fence about whether to attend this year's event. Last year at Halo WC, we premiered A New Dawn, where we talked about a switch to Unreal Engine, gave you a behind-the-scenes look at Project Foundry, and debuted our evolution to Halo Studios as we enter the new chapter for Halo. For us, A New Dawn was just the beginning. At this year's Halo WC, we look forward to continuing this conversation. Speculation is always fun, but if you want the official scoop on what Halo Studios has been working on, you won't want to miss this year's Halo World Championship. We really hope you'll join us in Seattle this October. So, obviously we just had the Xbox showcase, less than a month ago. And they debuted a bunch of Xbox games, Microsoft stuff. We saw a remaster of one of their legendary games, Gears of War, as well as Gears of War E-Day coming out this year as well. But at the end of it, they had mentioned a bunch of games they're getting ready to put out next year, I believe, right? And they're talking about all these big games, Forza, and then they mentioned at the end of it, and a game that's been with us since the beginning. And then they show a bunch of stuff, and then the last trailer was a Call of Duty. And I think a lot of people were like, what? Call of Duty's not been there since the beginning with you guys. Halo has, right? Like, Halo, pretty much a new launch has titled with every Xbox launch, right? The first Xbox launched with a new Halo. Halo 3, I believe it was. I can't remember if it was Halo 3, if it was a different Halo. It wasn't Halo 1 or 2. Either way, launched with 360. Halo 1, I believe, was Halo 4. Not Halo 1. Xbox One was Halo 4, right? Xbox Series X was supposed to be Halo Infinite. It didn't work out that way. They were a little bit apart, but that was like the plan. It just shows you Halo and Xbox are bonded. They've always been together. They're both Microsoft, so it obviously makes sense. And so we didn't get an announcement. I think a lot of people were upset and confused. Like, how? We know they've been working on it. We just had these big updates last year at Halo WC. This is them essentially saying, don't worry, we didn't forget. I don't know why we didn't announce it at Microsoft. We're really dumb, but we're going to announce it still at Halo WC this year. This is them saying, we're announcing the projects we're making. I don't know if we're going to get a trailer. I don't know if we're going to get like a teaser or gameplay. I don't know what it is, right? I would like to say we're going to get more than just a teaser, because it's been 6 months. By the time this rolls around, it will have been a year since the last time they announced stuff. That's enough for them to have kind of show stuff, right? Not to mention they're in Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is so much easier for them to work on, right? I think they're going to be able to really either A, show us a trailer, or B, I think they're going to show us a trailer no matter what, so I don't want to say or. I'll probably say and. announce all the projects that they're working on, right? So we can imagine Halo CE remastered, right? That's probably around the corner, probably next year, right? Because it'll be the 25th anniversary, and then or Halo 7, right? But we know they're working on that as well, and there's plenty of other projects they're probably working on surrounding it. So I think we're gonna get something later this year regarding Halo. I think at the very least we're gonna get something for Halo CE remastered. I don't think that's even. I think that's like the worst kept secret for Microsoft of all time. Like, just announce it already. Like, everyone knows it. You guys showed us all this Unreal Engine footage for Halo, and it was all Halo CE content. Like, we all know what it was. It's kind of silly, right? Next year's 25th anniversary. What? You're gonna remaster Halo CE for the 25th anniversary? Like, of course they are. So I think that's what we're gonna get at the very least. But I expect maybe more than just a Halo CE trailer and teaser.
I'm excited for all this, honestly. I mean, as Sammy said, this isn't really a huge surprise. I mean, they've released a Halo with every Xbox so far, with the slight delay exception of Xbox Series X. So I mean, there's a couple of things that they could do. You know, they could be all like, hey, here's the Halo edition of the new handheld Xbox, but we don't have the game ready yet. You'll get the CE remaster, which everyone pretty much knows that's the next thing coming out. We'll get the CE remaster when it comes out next year. I mean, I'd be cool with that. This handheld console has gotten me so excited. So I mean, any Halo X Xbox would be cool to see for the handheld. I mean, pretty darn close to anything they do is going to be awesome. But as Sammy said, it's really not a well kept secret. I mean, people have been talking about CE remaster for a while now. I honestly forgot that they didn't officially announce that for a while. And then it's the Halo 7. Obviously, they're going to be releasing another Halo soon.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you off. So another reason I think Halo 7 is a big possibility, I believe it's December, and I forget the name of the book. I think it's like A New Dawn or something like that. It's supposed to wrap up the story ends of Infinite, right? It's supposed to be like the interlude. We had it for, I forget what the name of the book is. I think it's like First Strike or something like that. From Halo 1 to Halo 2. We had the novel Return to Reach or something like that. Something Reach. And that was supposed to wrap up the story ends of Halo 5 to Infinite, right? So we've had a couple of novels like that. When they announced it, they were like, okay, soon after this, we're going to get the next story campaign. And so I think that's another reason we could possibly be seeing Halo 7, or at least like an announcement like, hey, this is coming out 2027. After Halo CE, the next year you guys are getting it, right? Something like that maybe. We also see, like, I don't expect them to put Halo CE out and announce it and be like, this is all you're getting for the next 3 years for Halo content. Now, they wouldn't announce they're going to be announcing a bunch of projects, and they wouldn't announce they're switching to Unreal Engine if they had only one game in the works. Like, they obviously have more than one. They've said they've had more than one. I expect they'll announce more than one, but at the very minimum, I expect some sort of trailer or teaser for Halo CE, but I'm expecting a little bit more, to be honest.
Halo CE, it's going to be here. It's going to be here soon, and I think what it's going to do when it comes out, when you play a remaster, you're really like, oh wow, these graphics are better, but it's a remaster, it's the same thing. I think that's going to build a lot of hype for the next Halo game, because if anyone who saw the trailers, you can see that this Unreal Engine just looks so much different. The ray tracing in it, the different biomes they showcased in the little teaser they have with Unreal, all these things are going to be at least visible in Halo CE Remaster. So when that comes out, I feel like that's just going to build a ton of hype behind the next Halo, and I'm excited. I really am.
Yeah, and I'm like 90% sure it's not a remaster, it's a remake. Which, if you guys have been following any of like the Resident Evils, they're like very similar to the originals, but they're not remasters, they're more remakes. Like, the mechanics of the game are like just a little bit different. Like, it's just a different version of it. There's some new content. It's pretty much the same game, but a remake and a remaster are very different, right? The first Halo CE remaster was copy and paste, just new graphics, right? You weren't really missing any content. It was almost one for one. This is, and this isn't confirmed, this is just what a lot of insiders and scoopers are sharing. This is more than that. This is going to be a remake, this is not a remaster, which is also really cool too. So Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. If you guys are excited, not excited, what you hope they'll announce, what we hope to see. If you guys are listening on podcast, don't forget to hit that follow, download, and share. If you guys are watching on the 117 Industries YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see next on the channel. It's some sort of book review, because I would love to read more books, get that out. If you guys want to see some lore content, let us know. All that down in the comments. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
I need a weapon.